Good morning from the Government Information Center here in Windhoek. Today we have a very eminent panel of two. First, the Minister of Information and Communication Technology, Honorable Emma Theofelus, then the Speaker of the National Assembly, Professor Peter Katjavivi. But first, I'll cross over to Geneva, where Minister Theofelus is standing with a special announcement. Honorable Minister, over to you.
Thank you so much, Executive Director of the Ministry of Information and Communication Technology, Dr. Audrey Mate, and also a special welcome to the Honorable Speaker of our National Assembly, Prof. Peter Katjavivi. A very good morning to all listeners and viewers at the Government Information Center. This special broadcast session is to communicate Cabinet decisions as taken at its 7th 2024 decision-making meeting, where Cabinet resolved as follows. 1. Cabinet has endorsed the contents of the letter of the Honorable Peter Katjavivi, Speaker of the National Assembly, dated 18 March 2024, that 28 May be adopted as the Genocide Remembrance Day. That endorsement by Cabinet also associated with the public announcement of the Genocide Remembrance Day to be held on the 28th of May 2024, and that the commemoration of the day to commence on the 28th of May 2025. Cabinet has also directed that the Ministry of Justice draft a proclamation as required under Section 1, Subsection 3 of the Public Holidays Act, Act number 26 of 1990, to be certified by the Attorney General for consideration and signature of the President, Dr. Nangola Mpumba, in order to coincide with the public announcement of the Genocide Remembrance Day on 28 May. Cabinet has also directed the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture to utilize the Genocide Remembrance Day as a unifying factor and identify significant sites where monuments should be constructed in consultation with the Ministry of International Relations and Cooperation, including the Technical Committee on Genocide, Apology, and Reparations. This concludes today's special edition and special broadcast in terms of the Cabinet decision taken at the Cabinet decision making on the 7th of Cabinet decisions of 2024. Thank you very much, Edie. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Minister. I appreciate the announcement. And on the same subject, I wish over now to invite the Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Professor Peter Katjavivi, to make a statement. Professor.
Thank you very much. Good morning. The Honorable Emma Theofelus, the Minister of Information, Communication and Technology, ED, fellow Namibians, ladies and gentlemen. I'm deeply honored on behalf of the National Assembly to welcome the decision by Cabinet to proclaim the 28th of May as Genocide Remembrance Day. This significant milestone has been a long journey, a journey rooted in the resilience and determination of our people. The origin of this important commemoration can be traced back into the motion for genocide negotiations tabled then by the late Honorable Dr. Kuaima Riruako, the paramount of the Wairero people, in the National Assembly in 2006. Further, the motion to establish a dedicated Remembrance Day was moved by the Honorable Usutuaije Maamberua, a member of the National Assembly. In both cases, we owe a particular debt of gratitude to members of Parliament for their bold and bipartisan approach in addressing this important and critical issue. The topic of genocide and the necessity to address its implications, particularly in relation to the German government, has been a continuous concern for our nation. It is imperative to acknowledge the diligent efforts of the National Assembly Standing Committee under the leadership of the Honorable Karupu, which undertook extensive consultations with our various diverse communities across our country. Their efforts culminated in a comprehensive report which was ultimately accepted, and the recommendation were directed to Cabinet, leading to the establishment of this significant day. Fellow Namibians, as it is the case of any democratic process, there were challenges and obstacles along the way. However, through meticulous verification and thoughtful consideration, the 28th of May was identified as the most appropriate day for the Genocide Remembrance Day. This decision is a testament to our collective dedication and resolve. I extend my heartfelt thanks to His Excellency Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, the President of the Republic of Namibia, and members of Cabinet for their positive response to this historic recommendation by the National Assembly. Honorable Minister, fellow Namibians, the Declaration of Genocide Remembrance Day is not merely a symbolic act. It signifies the beginning of an important journey of healing, reconciliation, and indeed education. Education in terms of awareness what this day represents. There is a substantial work ahead to be prepared for the formal launch and to integrate this day into our national consciousness and various educational programs that we have to embark upon. This day should serve as a beacon of hope and an inspiration to our people, reflecting our collective resilience and determination to rise from the ashes of the painful past. It embodies the perseverance and the willpower that have defined our nation's journey towards freedom and independence. The importance of Genocide Remembrance Day cannot be overstated. It is a solemn day of reflection, a day to honor the memories of those who suffered and perished, and a day to educate future generations about the atrocities of the past. And by acknowledging and remembering these historical events, we foster a sense of unity and to resolve to ensure that such tragedies are never repeated. Never repeated. This day also reinforces our commitment to inclusivity, reminding us of the need to cherish and to protect our hard-won freedom and independence. Genocide Day holds profound significance for several reasons. Firstly, it serves as a powerful reminder of the dark chapters in our history, ensuring that the horrors of genocide are never forgotten. It is a day to honor the memories of the victims and to pay tribute to their enduring spirit. This day also provides an opportunity for national reflection, dialogue, encouraging us to confront the past, acknowledge the pain, and commit to a future of peace and justice. Furthermore, Genocide Remembrance Day is a crucial educational tool in our hands, in the hands of our people. It provides a platform for our educational institutions to come together to develop comprehensive programs that inform and sensitize the public about the history and the consequences of genocide. By educating our youth, we instill in them the values of empathy, tolerance, and respecting human dignity. This is, in turn, strengthen our national identity and foster a culture of inclusivity and mutual respect. Respect above all. Let this day serve as enduring testament to the strength and resilience of the Namibian people. It is a day for all Namibians to come together in solidarity, to learn, to remember, and to commit to building a future where the values of peace, justice, human dignity that will prevail in our country. Genocide Remembrance Day is not only a day of remembrance, but also a call to action. It urges us to remain vigilant, to stand against all forms of discrimination and injustice, and to work together tirelessly towards a more inclusive and equitable society, a Namibian society. In conclusion, fellow Namibians, as we prepare to formally launch a Genocide Remembrance Day, let us do so with a renewed sense of purpose and commitment. Let us honor the memory, as I said, of those who suffered and perished, and let us urge that their legacy lives on in our collective efforts to build a just and peaceful Namibia. Together, let us embrace the Genocide Remembrance Day as a vital part of our national heritage, a day that inspires us to uphold the principles of freedom, justice, and human dignity for generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Honorable Speaker. The sum total of the announcement is that 28 May will now become a Memorial Day for genocide. The formal commemorations will begin in 2025. A memorial will therefore be established in order to mark the atrocities that were committed in Namibia by the German Imperial Forces. In Geneva, thank you, Honorable Minister. In Windhoek, thank you, Honorable Speaker. That concludes today's announcement.
Thank you.